Hey guys, what's going on? Imaginary World here. Just wanted to bring you a quick video on the release week of Ableton Live 11. I've been messing around with it a ton. I love it so much. It's really brought some great new stuff to the table, which I've already made some videos on. I'll throw some cards up at the top. But today I wanted to show you something else that's new besides the features, which might go overlooked by a ton of people, which is the new sounds. You know, when I was starting out with Ableton, I had this belief that the built-in sounds just weren't good enough to be used, so I overlooked them for years. And recently, within the past few years, I've really been getting into using these built-in Ableton sounds and effects, and they really just have a lot of great stuff built into there. You really don't need VSTs to make amazing music. You can just use what's built into Ableton. So today I just wanted to highlight 3 new instruments that are in Ableton Live 11 Suite. And I'm telling you, these things are sweet. The first great new instrument I want to show you guys today is, of course, VoiceBox. Now, VoiceBox is great. There's so many great things in here. And I've already used it in a song that I'm working on here, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. But yeah, let's kind of just take a look. So basically, there's just vocal chop racks, I guess you could say. You know, you've got basic voices. And then we also got these choral ones. These ones I feel like they have more effects going on than the basic. The basic, you can kind of just build up your own sound, whereas these choral ones, the sounds are kind of already made for you. Moving on from there, we have these transformed voices, and there's a whole bunch of them. You know, those have even more effects on them. And from there, if we keep going, I mean, there's harmonic, again, basic, complex. There's so much going on here. And what this reminds me of is a plugin that I wanted for a really long time, and that's Output's Exhale. And I never ended up getting it, but this is a pretty good substitute, I believe. So let's go ahead and just open up one of these sounds that I was using here. We'll play my melody bus. Well, first I'll show you what the song sound. I'll play the verse and see if maybe you can pick out the sound. And here it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Basically, I did put some effects on it. You know, I'll take those off just so we can kind of hear how it sounds without those. But let's pull this up here. Okay, this is what it sounds like. And as you can hear, it's panning from side to side. That's this pan random knob. Super cool. I mean, there's just so much you can do here. You can dive in and adjust these knobs. These are actually like different presets over here that you can... And that's, you know, those new snapshots that you can do. Already, just one amazing sound. Let's move on to the next. All right, so this is the first project I made when Live 11, the full version, came out. I downloaded all the packs and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and just take a look. I'll just go ahead and play it from here. Now in that, you're hearing the string quartet by Spitfire Audio, and you're also hearing the last one I just showed you, which was VoiceBox. I was just messing around with these new sounds when I downloaded it, and this is kind of what I came up with. So as you can hear, you can do like a vocal pad, which is what I have going on here. That's why I named it that. And then I also have these beautiful strings by Spitfire Audio. They sound so good and just so intimate. They sound very intimate. They're recorded really, really well. So let's go ahead and solo those. I mean, we all know Spitfire is great, but like, you know, to have this quality of a sound included in Ableton Live 11, oh, man. I honestly don't even think I'm going to need another string plugin for a really long time. I don't use strings very often, but when I do, this is going to be my go-to sound, which is, Forgive me, I have no clue how to pronounce this, but let me just show you here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but there you go. And then the vocal pad I'm using here is this one, slow motion voices. It sounds like this. Layered with the strings. The only thing I used in this that was not from Ableton is the piano. It's actually Keyscape. It's an upright. Personally, I compared the two, the new upright versus Keyscape. I still think Keyscape is the champion. That being said, the new upright by Spitfire is amazing. And it's a different type of sound than the upright in Keyscape. I just preferred the upright for Keyscape in this. It sounds, again, intimate. I'm going to keep using that word because that's what I was going for with this. It's very close. The mics are picking up every detail of that piano. And, you know, don't get me wrong. The Spitfire one is incredibly detailed. But I truthfully feel like Keyscape for this was the better piano. So that's why I chose it. But other than that, what's my third favorite, my final favorite of the new instruments included in Ableton Live 11 Suite? Well, it's actually this drone up here. I like drones. When I play live at church, we use drones, and when I write songs, I use drones a lot of times. They just go in the background, just a sustained note in the background, really fills it out, especially for something like this where there isn't a whole lot of instruments. It just fills it out, especially in the beginning when it's just the piano and the drone. You can see already, or you can hear rather already, it just fills it out. Solo it. Here's the one I picked for this. And again, it's got all your macros. You can change the settings. But if we pull it up here, Drone Lab. Oh man, there's so many of them. There's guitar. These are super cinematic sounding. There's bass ones. I mean, guys, you got to go through these and explore them. They're so great. Some of them are really wacky and weird, but yeah. That's a really cool one right there. It's very sci-fi. Yeah, these sound, oh, man, Ableton knocked it out of the park with these new sounds. I want to give one honorable mention. It's really cool. I just haven't dove into it enough to really get into it and figure out every detail about it, but that one's going to be this. Tree Tone. Really cool and just weird instrument. I have it playing in the background as kind of a drone in this song. Let me turn it up. Super weird. Honestly, I don't even know how it works yet. I was just twisting knobs and having fun, and I came up with this weird sound, and it just sounds really cool to have it like really, really low in the background. It's just, you know, sustaining like the drone. But I mean, there's all these weird, like, you can, when you click them, I'll show you. It's so cool, and I really want to dive in and learn how to use it even more. I'm sure this is going to be a video on its own one day, but yeah, I mean, that's it. I am loving Ableton Live 11. I personally think this is the best update Ableton has had ever. Well, at least since I've been using it, which is version 8. So I've been here for 9, 10, and now, or 8, 9, 10, and now 11. And 11, it didn't bring a ton to the table, but they also didn't ask a lot for the upgrade. So I'm not too mad about that. But what they did bring to the table, I feel like this time they chose quality over quantity. And they just really nailed it with these new sounds. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys some of the new instruments that I love in Ableton 11. Again, Ableton 11, I love the update. Do you need it? No, you don't need it. But it brings a lot of good stuff to the table. But yeah, that being said, you know, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to help me out, reach my goals for this year, just help me out by hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like and a comment. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.